Good evening, and welcome to tonight's special report. Tonight, we delve into a pivotal moment in American history, examining the impact and legacy of the Brown v. Board of Education case. The landmark Supreme Court decision of Brown v. Board of Education in 1954 marked a significant turning point in the fight against racial segregation in the United States. The case, brought forward by 13 parents on behalf of their children, challenged the notion of separate but equal in public education. The ruling, delivered on May 17, 1954, declared state laws establishing separate public schools for black and white students to be unconstitutional. It overturned the infamous 1896 Plessy v. Ferguson decision that had upheld the legality of racial segregation under the separate but equal doctrine. Brown v. Board of Education was a watershed moment in American jurisprudence. It not only struck down legal segregation in public schools, but also laid the groundwork for dismantling segregation in other aspects of American life. Despite the court's ruling, the implementation of desegregation faced significant resistance in many parts of the country. This resistance led to the emergence of grassroots movements such as the Civil Rights Movement, which culminated in the historic March on Washington in 1963. The March on Washington brought together over 250,000 people from all walks of life to advocate for civil and economic rights for African Americans. It remains one of the largest political rallies for human rights in United States history. The March on Washington was a pivotal moment in the fight for equality. It showcased the power of nonviolent protest and mobilized support for legislative change, including the passage of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. While Brown v. Board of Education and the March on Washington were significant milestones in the struggle for civil rights, the quest for racial equality continued. Movements such as the Black Panther Party and the Black Power movement emerged in the late 1960s, advocating for self-defense, empowerment, and community control. These movements challenged systemic racism and called for a radical reimagining of society. Although they faced opposition and were sometimes portrayed negatively in the media, their impact on American culture and politics cannot be understated. As we reflect on the legacy of Brown v. Board of Education and the movements it inspired, it is clear that the struggle for racial equality is an ongoing journey. It is incumbent upon all of us to continue working towards a more just and equitable society. Thank you for joining us tonight.